Okay, TJ Dagger here with another video. This time I want to have a little chat about bugs. Basically, bugs arise periodically when you're making a mission, and it's basically a case of it's when you introduce something new and it interferes with something that you've already had working. And we've got an example here, which I'll show you, and it's to do with this this machine gun here, and the fact that the machine gun is inside of, where are we? Is just inside our circle, and it basically interferes with our flag capture. And I'll show you exactly how that's all happening. So we'll put this on fast so we can do this quickly. Okay, we'll start here, bring in some guys. Here's come.
Yes, sir. Fire! Got it,
Get
sir.
them up there, bring another few guys.
Got it, sir. Ready on that, sir.
Got it, Target
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get ready for
Got it,
medal.
sir.
Okay, so what happens is the flag does this silly nonsense.
We did it.
Basically, it's acting like there's still an enemy inside the circle.
Fire.
Get ready, gents.
So what we'll do is, if I grab that gun, and you'll notice even though there's nobody on, it's still assigned to player one. And the way our script, our conditions currently stand for flag capturing, it doesn't distinguish between something that's player one, whether it's human, vehicles, anything. So if I move that out of there, you'll notice the flag works fine. If I move it back in,
Get ready for
so we need to come up with some conditions, and this will happen throughout any mission you make. You'll have things in place, you'll have them working, you'll go, yep, that works fine, and then you'll introduce something else which comes into effect, which wasn't there previously. So you've got to go back and recalibrate your stuff to account for all these things. So it's important to be able to recognise these sorts of bugs and be able to track down, figure out what's going on with them. So it's something that you're going to have to, it's just part and parcel of mission making. So we're going to look at how to fix this particular bug. Finish that. And we'll... Okay, so we've got to go back into our script, and we've got to look at our flag capturing sequences. So we'll look at the player capture. So we have these two cases that we did. And as it stands, we currently go through here, we just have a basic standard, and we look at some conditions and stuff. And even though, look, I've even got in there human, not dead, but with the standard, I rarely use it because it simply just doesn't seem to do everything it claims to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. So we're looking at the flag out of zone, player one, not dead, nobody in there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to change this to advanced, and we're going to have to get a little more specific about how we want it to decide whether or not the flag is captured. So I'm going to put a group in there, and so what we're really going to have to do is we're going to have to create a couple of tags for some things so we can start identifying just exactly what's what. Okay, so before we fill this out, we're going to give a few extra tags to some stuff. So first of all, we need to identify human players. Really, we want our flags being taken by humans. Player 1 humans, which are the enemy, and player O humans. So probably the easiest way to do this is to select anyone we have on our map. All our soldiers, not the actual. We could go through and we could script everyone, tag everyone, or we could potentially do it through script, but for this purpose we're just going to do this with a tag for now. So looking at any other defenders we got sitting around. Any have I missed? Here's some guys. So I'm just holding shift there and keeping shift held down as I select them. Make sure I got everybody. and then I'm going to go Control T, and I'm going to call these guys just plain, click in there of course, I'm just going to call these guys player_1. So they're all the player 1 guys, so I'm going to add that, and okay, so just check we didn't miss anyone. These guys I missed. Now if you want a quick and easy way sometimes to tag guys is select those guys there like that and select one of these who are tagged, Control T, and I can just click like that and add. I don't have to type it each and every time, and you'll see they got the player 1 tag added there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to our script here with our cases and we're going to say we were looking at, we better make sure what we're doing here now that I change that. Okay, this was the player capture. Okay, so okay, for the other one we want to go back, we could check it against this one I think. What did we have here? So we had player 1, flag outer, not dead. Okay, so what we're effectively doing is selecting the tag player 1, and we're going to exclude anyone in the state of being dead. So it's not going to include the pack-gun anymore. It's just going to include those tagged with the player 1 who aren't dead. So there, what we've simply done is we've gone from a standard type, made it advanced, which allows us to be very specific about who we're talking about, which is what we've done. So as you add more things, it really does come into a play and affects other things. So you'll find you'll do things and then have to come back and re-affect them. So I'm going to quickly go through and do all those. And they were, of course, if it is greater than 0, is that right? We better check that too. Greater than 0. Okay, we do this one. This is what for flag 2 player capture. Group, select the tag player 1 and exclude anyone with the state of being dead. So of course what that'll mean, but if we don't touch the other one, which no, we do need to touch the other one, so we do, and this one is not dead equaling O. So let's change that. So whoop, that's what we didn't do. We have to also include the zone, which was, so the enemy not dead, outer. This is flag 2, outer 2. Okay. Change this one quick while I got it fresh on my mind. Include zone outer 2. Now as you can tell, it can get pretty confusing pretty quick, so you've got to be thinking pretty straight. Okay, so now we're going advanced. So flag inner, no, flag outer player 1, human not dead equals 0. So we want the tag player 1, include the zone. This is outer 2, This is out of 1. Exclude any who are dead and equals 0. So any player 1s in zone 1 are still alive. Exclude dead. Why didn't that click? Okay. Okay. Same for this one. Out of 2, not dead equals 0. Exclude the state of not dead or dead. Okay. Yep. Now, of course, we've also got to do it for the enemy captures. So check they're fine. It's inner 1. It should be inner 2. Alright. This time we're going player O. Alright, this one can probably stay, the enemy capture, because that will allow us to capture with vehicles even, which isn't such a bad thing. It's just the enemy have to have players. You soldiers. Okay, save that. I'm going to do a quick test and see if we've resolved our issue.
Yes, sir.
Komm da raus!
Das Ziel ist in Reichweite! Keep moving!
Nasty.
We did it! Got it, sir. Got it, sir. Bloody good shot.
Bereit machen zum Angriff!
Already on it, sir. Got it, sir. Got it.
Let him have it!
Yes, sir.
Es geschafft!
Got it, sir. Get ready for men. Got it. We did it.
Sauberer Schuss!
Yes, sir.
Schuss!
Got it, sir.
These guys are a bit tough.
Yes, sir. We're itching to fight. Got it, sir.
Got it, sir! Richie!
For king and country.
Yes, sir! Got it,
Damn
sir!
you.
Okay, so
I hate it! Ready for battle! Boys! Bereit machen zum Angriff!
okay, here's our issue. Here we go. It is still triggering this function here. Okay, so we need to change the advanced in here.
Keep moving.
Okay.
Go.
Das Ziel ist in Reichweite!
Okay, so as always, there's always many pieces to the puzzle. The more complicated we make our mission, the more pieces we have to try and problem solve through. So, we've got to here's the issue. When the enemy capture the flag, we have to make this condition advanced to match our case condition. So, alright. So we change this to advanced. We sort it as, we group with the tag player 1. We're going to include the zone flag 2 outer, and we're going to exclude anyone the state of being dead, so if it's greater than 0. Okay, now we also need to quickly do that for enemy capture 2 while we think of it. Advanced, group, select the tag, player 1, include the zone,
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
flag outer 2, and we're going to exclude anyone with the state of being dead.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Now, of course, you know, if we'd have gone into that zone and
Davon
then
hat uns
jumped on
niemand
the
etwas gesagt.
machine gun, it would have automatically then assigned the machine gun to player 2, problem solved. But the point is that we want it to flow naturally. We don't want to have to people run back and forth. We don't want flags carrying on
Sehr
like idiots.
verdächtig.
So the object here is to make it all seem natural and flow. Double check, did that one alright? It's not flag outer 2, it's flag outer 1. That's flag 1, so always double check everything. Because if it's wrong, it's wrong. It's either right or it's wrong. There's not much as far as in between. Okay, saving that. F1, start.
Das Ziel ist in Reichweite.
Got it, sir.
Yes, sir. W. Zielt auf den Feuer. Give him hell. Give him hell. Get ready for medals. Another one. Let him have it.
Engines go.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are always ready. Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Got it, sir. Lads, get ready for medals.
Yes, sir. Mord in der Hölle. Let him have it, sir. Das Ziel ist in Reichweite. Yes, sir.
Well done.
Okay, flag's going down, blue one's going up, machine gun's still there. It's still
Direktes Feuer. Bereit machen zum
assigned to player O. We'll put our guys on it.
Yes, sir. Enemies ahead.
It's now player O.
Bereit machen zum
But that seems to be working, so
Feuer.
this happens all the time. This is just part and parcel, is that you get something right, you add something else, and then you might have to go back and restructure some stuff to account for it. So good luck on that one, guys. Cheers.
Contact.